Alrighty, hello. Today we're doing this build the radar grid. I had a lot of other options. I had this one, I had this one, I had this one realistically that I could do. Obviously, I'm not gonna always do 140s, but they are the most common mission that I will do in the series. But yeah, wanted to do this. We're gonna hop right into it. Hi, for anyone that doesn't know, I am Glacier Games, and I started a series on May 15th, 2025, about doing 100 Save the World missions in 100 days. This is a challenge to see how much better I can get at with YouTube, editing, thumbnails, just everything. If you want to watch the journey, or continue to watch the journey, make sure to like and subscribe, but if you don't, that's also fine. You can always just watch the video normally, it all helps at the end of the day. I hope you enjoyed, and on with today's episode. Alrighty, we're in the mission, and I forgot I was in thumbnail mode. You know what? Actually, I was about to say, okay, sorry. Let's just say, let me take you through the process of how I go on to get a thumbnail in this day and age, since they took out first person mode. Since I took out first person mode, you gotta get a bit more creative with taking thumbnails. Obviously, you're probably gonna want to disable these fuck-ass defenders, but what I do is simply go up to a wall. Okay, clearly it's not. No, okay, it's working. Then you do have to minimize this, but I don't think I can, unfortunately, so I might have to just, like, use something to cover that. Yeah. There's no setting to just dismantle that, so we just have to take a screenshot of something like this. And take the screenshot, and that's how I set up for thumbnails. And obviously, that's probably gonna be the thumbnail, but obviously, you gotta re-add everything back on. But that's the process I go through of getting thumbnails. It's not difficult. Unless you're trying to get like an action shot, which I don't know why they took out first person mode. Action shots are gonna be so much harder to get, just because of like the fact that they took it out. But anyways, let's get on to the building. Start the montage. Alright, that's the first one done, and it immediately got damaged by something else. Honestly, I'm just gonna let the defenders handle that. Auto-hide materials is on too. I'll change that back eventually. Gotta remember not to turn that on constantly. Because it's annoying to have it hidden. Because it hides your blue glow as well for whatever reason, even though there should be a specific stat thing for that as well. Like, you auto hide, it doesn't tell you, but it does auto hide the blue glow as well. It doesn't tell you in the setting though. Because it's normally on the right side of the screen. It's normally on the right side of the screen, just above the traps and stuff. Like, yeah, see, it's right there, but yeah, since I don't have it, it's not there. But yeah, I don't even know how this is gonna work. I'm not talking about the video. I'm talking about, like, at this point, I haven't even done. Okay. At this point, I haven't even done the other video yet. Day 5. Sorry, not day 5. I think it's day 6. Bro, move! Stop doing the cubic shuffle backwards. That's why I hate defenders. They're kind of annoying. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I don't know how this is gonna work because I haven't finished the video for, I think it's day 6's video, or day 6's video, I believe, or 5. I don't really remember. But it's technically today's video that should be out already. It'll probably be out later. The only reason why it hasn't come out yet is because I got heavily distracted yesterday sorting all the sound effects I use for videos and stuff. That and the fact that it is an hour long. The footage is an hour long, and it takes a good deal of time to sort through an hour long worth of footage. So that's why it hasn't. That's why it didn't come out at 6:30. It will be out. Probably this is probably meaningless when I'm recording this, but it'll definitely be out before I record this because I'm gonna go back and work on it first. Obviously, but because this one doesn't have to be out today. The other one does, though. Which, yeah. That's why you haven't seen that video yet. They usually come out at 6:30. But yesterday's one didn't come out. I don't know when it's gonna come out. It might even come out on the same day as this one. Technically, that would technically count as me missing a day, by the way. But I wouldn't tack it on because I have the actual video file. So I wouldn't need to tack it on to the end. But unfortunately, I would miss a day. I would just miss a day. I hear Smasher. Well, obviously, yeah, I know I saw one. Oh my God, you guys stop being around here. So I can actually do what I need to do. Where's that lobber? Specifically that lobber. Jesus. I did not see, bro. Anyways, got that. Yeah, that lobber should be handled. Hang on, look back. That's it. I was about to say there's a chest somewhere. I hear it. It's pretty close, too. Anyways, okay, start the montage for this next one. Oh, there's a second chest. Hold up. Oh. Alright, back to the montage. Okay, never mind. I fell. Wait, are we actually? Is this actually day 7? Because I was thinking while I was doing this, like, because yesterday, the last video I edited was day 5's, which I think is up. I'm pretty sure I'd hope day 5's is up. Unless yesterday's was day 5's that I was working on, and this is day 6, and day 7's, that would mean day 7's that means the week would be completed with Wednesday's video, but I'm just trying to think, like, is this actually day 7? I mean, you guys see it in the title, thankfully, but I don't. Like, I don't get to see it until... I need to be careful. Last time I climbed the mountain, it did not end well. Alright, no, that's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna randomly die on the daily video. Again. I'm not gonna nearly die on the daily video. Like I did on that one clip. Alright, I'm gonna try and get to the next one then. Alright, another one. Of course it's out of metal too. Start the montage. I hate defenders. Bro, get out of the way. Like, you know. You don't need to constantly be teleporting. Like, just stay out of it. Honestly, I'm gonna start putting them on defend, but I might start leaving them in a random location. Like, oh. Shouldn't make that joke. Should not make that joke. But it's just like, ugh. They're kind of, they're annoying. More so whenever you're trying to build something, which is why I don't have them on builds like constructor builds, because it's kind of realistically your traps will handle most of the things. Your traps will be 9 times out of 10. Your traps will be 10 times more useful than defenders. But it's just like at that very same time, it's just like, ugh. Defenders fucking suck. Anyways, start the montage. Okay, hold up. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Move, you're in the way. Defenders is why I hire you. You're basically personal security. Bro, don't teleport to me! Oh my god. I swear to god if that Husk squad comes over here now, because the defenders are up here, I'm gonna be pissed. I swear that's the only reason that they're even employed and they're coming over here because the defenders are over here. Alright, you guys are fired. That's literally the only reason you're hired for. I feel like if they want to make defenders more useful, they should actively attack husks in the vicinity of the player. Not just wait for the player to get attacked, because they wait for either one of themselves to get attacked or the player to get attacked in order to get into a fight. That's what they wait on. So if you're wondering, like, if you're AFK, it doesn't really matter as long as it's not like an entire like mini armada of husks or a mafia of husks, you should be fine. If it is, then you'll have different problems. But yeah, I'm probably gonna build this one, but after taking this husk squad out, which you don't need to see unless something funny happens. Okay, I think that classifies as something funny. That Huskling failed its jump attempt twice. I think it was twice. It was either twice or once, but I don't think I've seen that. That was okay. Wasn't that funny, but it was a little funny. Any Huskling suffering is funny in my book, because those little shits are terrible. I mean, Husk in general is terrible, but you get my point. That's why Husk extermination is a completely legal form of violence against husks. Obviously, because they're in-game enemies, and they're not related to anything in real life whatsoever. They're basically zombies. Well, basically zombies wearing humans as skin, I guess. I think that's technically the lore. Well, at least I think it is. I think that was what they attempted at showing, because the Husk models at least look like that. But anyways, enough yapping, start the montage. I was about to say maybe I would possibly take into account defenders. I would possibly like go through the footage and count all the times the defenders tried to teleport. But by the time I get to this video to edit it, it's probably gonna be decently late at night for me, so maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing, but I think unless something funny happens, I'll see you guys back at home base. Alrighty, back from the depths of being AFK because reward time. I don't think there's any V-Buck missions, but yeah, 2 survivors. Basically kind of but it is what it is. Anyways, like always, as per usual, make sure to, wow, everything here is kind of bad. I'll just grab this one and call it a day. But yeah, make sure to grab your research as per usual, as I say in every one of these. And I will see you guys next time, or tomorrow, or later today, or whenever I'll see you when I see you, I guess. Later. Always, as per usual, as per usual, as per usual. Make sure to... Wow, everything here is kind of bad. I'll just grab this one and call it a day. But yeah, make sure to grab your research as per usual, as I say in every one of these. And I will see you guys next time, or tomorrow, or later today, or whenever. I'll see you when I see you, I guess. Later.